Welcome to JJWB TV. You are here because you are either interested in our experience in Istanbul, Turkey, or you are interested in getting some more details because you are considering going to Turkey to get zirconium crowns. Either way, I welcome you and I look forward to giving you as much information as possible. My entire life I have been very insecure about my teeth. I had a little gap, I've got a little tooth that's shy, and so I've always wanted to fix my teeth. I did look into Smile Direct, but my concern with them was that there was no actual dentist actually monitoring the process, and I saw so many reviews where people ended up with bite issues, jawline issues, and still ended up needing braces, so scratch. I've always just never wanted to do braces because of the nature of my teeth. Braces were going to take a good 2 years or more, and I just didn't want to do that either. So all my life I've obsessed over my teeth and wanting to fix them so that I could really look in the mirror and enjoy my smile. So that's what brings us to this video, because my husband saw a TikTok about a woman that went all the way to Turkey to get zirconium crowns, and my husband went down the rabbit hole of TikToks and YouTube and Instagram and did all the research. And shout out to Nurse Belinda. I watched all of her vlogs several times, so I definitely recommend you check out her channel and her videos if you're really into this. She was very detailed. Thank you, Nurse Belinda. This video specifically is about Dr.Ebru Catal in Istanbul, Turkey. And I'm going to take you through that process, show you our experience in Turkey, and we'll get to the big reveal and the cost details towards the end of the video. So thanks for being here. Let's get to it. So the process started with me sending an email, which I got from Dr. Ebru's Instagram page. I sent an email to Atlantic Dental. I got a response very quickly. They asked me for some specific pictures of my teeth. I sent those in. They came back with a quote for 20 zirconium crowns and a root canal treatment. It cost $200 US in order to secure my spot, and I sent that through Western Union. I did a wire. And the wire, like I said, covers the appointment, but then you have to actually get your flight information sent over before they secure your hotel. So they cover the hotel and the hotel transfer. You pay for it, your treatment, and your flight. So I pushed mine out all the way to November just to take advantage of the holiday time off. And I figured, hey, Merry Christmas, new teeth, who dis? Disney smile to the max was the intention. So fast forward to November, it's time to get on the plane.
She didn't even know what to say. She didn't even know what to say.
We're getting on a double-decker plane. You ever been on a double-decker plane? I've seen double-decker buses. I ain't never seen a double-decker plane. We going on the top floor. Our plane got more than one floor. We getting on the top floor. What kind of plane are we getting on, Jeff?
Jumbo. Humpback plane.
It's a double-decker. We getting on a double-decker bus. I mean, a double-decker plane. Like a double-decker bus, but it's a plane. And we on the top deck.
Top.
Oh, look, I didn't even have to pack my own blanket. They give you a pillow and a blanket. I didn't have to pack nothing.
Told you.
I do want to hop in here real quick and just let you know that if you are traveling to Turkey, you do need a visa in order to enter. I went to evisa.gov and ordered one for me and my husband. It was $50 each, so not too bad. And it did take 24 to 48 hours to process. This was a little frustrating for me because I didn't find out until I reached out to the dental clinic to find out, is there any other details I need before I travel? So had I not done that about a week in advance before our appointment, I would have been stuck. So just so you know, you will need a visa, but you will not need a COVID test.
Okay, back to the double-decker plane.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a long flight. We went from Miami to London and then connected from London to Istanbul. I watched about 400 movies, took 37 naps, and we were still on the plane. We did get fed, and Jazz was really excited about his little wooden cutlery, but he was jelly because I had pasta and he got some random chicken and mashed potato situation that was not very good. So I win, haha. After 4 million hours, we finally landed in London.
So we made it through the London Heathrow Airport.
Barely.
This joker's massive.
Barely.
Tip of advice, if you have a connecting flight through here, you do have to go through security again. And they will take every single thing out of your bag in order to put your little baby toothpaste in a plastic bag. So they're still on the put all your toiletries in a clear plastic bag level of travel. Doesn't matter that you already went through security somewhere else. You gotta do it again coming through here. Just be prepared, because we got held up for a minute.
Yeah. They took everything out of our bag.
Everything. Even my vitamins. Why everybody gotta see my vitamins? Ain't nobody's business but mine, London.
Some more.
More. After another 400 million hour flight, we finally made it to Turkey. And the process of getting out of the airport was really smooth. The airport is super fancy, y'all. It was fancy. And it was a quick connection to find our transfer to the hotel. And this is us acting a fool in this fancy shuttle.
You're dope.
So the package includes your stay at the Dediman Istanbul hotel, and I researched online, and as you can see here, it looks very nice. This is not the case. The room that we were put in was very old, very outdated. It did not look like the other rooms that I saw on other YouTubers who have gone through this process as well. So I felt some type of way about that. But the person that checked us in had a real bad attitude, like super rude, didn't greet us, didn't give us the full information, like tossed our passports across the table. Super rude. And to make matters worse, on top of the room itself being super old and outdated, and I hate to say dirty, but it was, our bathroom was horrible, and it leaked every time that you flushed the toilet or ran shower water. As you can see here, the faucet was a mess. We did end up getting our room changed, but not a good first impression. And the second room wasn't any better, so I kind of take it personal because, again, I did see that other YouTubers had way nicer rooms, so I feel like that guy just had a personal issue with us, if you know what I mean. The day we got there, I did get further instructions from the office that we could either take a cab at our own expense or walk, and it gave us a video of how to get there, so we chose to walk.
We're walking the streets of Istanbul. I feel like Sydney Bristow in an episode of Alias. Or, possibly, I feel like Marie in an episode of Jason Bourne. This being Jason. Not gonna lie, I've also thought about the movie Taken a few times and realized that I do not have a special set of skills if Jazz gets snatched. So we locked and loaded. Once again, Jazz is unimpressed with my movie imagination.
If you're traveling to Turkey alone, I do recommend that you go ahead and just pay for the taxi. The walk there was a little sketchy and it was a little tricky. Our GPS definitely dropped us off at the wrong place, and we had to ask for directions several times because there is a language barrier. So that was fun. I'm very glad that I was with Jazz because he's a much better navigator than I am. But again, if you're going alone, just take the cab.
I've seen so many movies, and we gotta go down there. So many movies. Then she want to talk about, oh, I'm taking her in caves.
We gotta go down in a cave to get across the street. Super sketchy, y'all. There was a bunch of homeless people living in this dark tunnel, and I can't imagine if I was walking through here by myself. It wouldn't have been good. So again, if you're going by yourself, just take the cab. Don't be a penny pincher like us and save money walking. Just take the cab. So after 3 attempts, we finally made it to the right building, which is actually a mall. And then you've got to go inside the mall to actually get to the dental clinic. And so once you get to the actual mall, then you can follow the video that they provided to get to the office.
office was very nice, very fancy. Everyone was super friendly. It was definitely the warmest welcome we had received so far in Turkey.
I'm getting a tour of the actual place. It's beautiful. That's the ocean.
No, it's sea.
It's
Yes, sea. We
This-
don't have any ocean, you know. We have sea.
okay.
That's beautiful.
Hello.
My first friend.
Alright, so we can sit here?
Yeah, you can sit here. You know, if you want, we have coffee.
We just had some. Yeah. So
Okay.
So once we got settled, that sweet young lady did let me know that Dr. Ebru was not in the office that day. So I do just want to make a note of that for you guys. If you're going through this whole experience and you're getting reviews about Dr. Ebru, there is no guarantee that she will be the actual one doing your teeth. So just so you know. But everybody at the office seemed very capable and very professional. So I still felt like I was in good hands at this point.
signing your mortgage.
Just a recent weight loss. I wish. I would like to take a moment of silence for this little dude. Say goodbye. This little gap. Say goodbye. This little. All of my teeth shall be neighbors very soon.
After you complete your paperwork, then it's time to get your x-rays done and have a consultation with the dentist and the dental assistant. And then you get the full details of what exactly it's going to take to give you that Disney smile. The moment of truth, the reveal of the zirconium crown. So after my x-ray, we sat down and went all over the details, and these are my results. Did not go through with it. Let me tell you why. So number one, I did the x-ray and they said that I had small teeth and that because I had small teeth, I would need to have gum surgery to make room for the zirconium crowns. What did that entail? I'm glad you asked. So because I have small teeth, they wanted to do, as you can see in my price list, surgery on my gums. They wanted to cut back my gums, top and bottom, peel my gums back and shave bone to free up more space around my tooth so that when I came back to do the veneers, I would actually have enough of my tooth to put the veneers on top. So again, cutting back my gums, shaving up bone to create more space. I would have had to go back to the US, heal for about, she said about 5-6 weeks, and then go back and have my teeth shaved down and the zirconium crowns put on. And I was just not prepared to do all of that. So the other thing was that in addition to the gum situation, they initially quoted me $4,200 for 20 zirconium crowns and 1 root canal treatment. Now, after the gum treatment and surgery and flying back and forth and all that, they also wanted to give me 8 root canals on my front teeth. Again, because my teeth were so small, they were concerned about when they shaved my teeth down, it would get really close to the gum line and to the root. And so just to avoid any future issues, they wanted to do root canals. And they had just told me that I had really good, strong, healthy teeth and I was a good candidate for this procedure. And so like in my mind, why would I get 8 root canals on perfectly healthy teeth just because cosmetically I've spent my entire life hating my gap and hating my little tooth that's turned. There's a whole tooth there. It looks like a little baby tooth, like a little fang, but it's not. It's a whole tooth. She's just shy. She's like this. No, I don't want to be on camera. She's been like that my whole life and I hate it, but not at the expense of compromising what's already healthy. I hope that this video was helpful for you. So just if you are planning to go to Turkey to get your teeth done by Dr. Ebru, I loved the dental office. I loved the energy, loved the professionalism, and they were very thorough. I loved all of that. But just know that depending on what your situation is, this may not be a one and done deal for you. Just so you know. So I apologize to my husband for us coming all the way out there. And hubby, come tell him what you said.
She didn't have to apologize, y'all. Listen, I think my wife is beautiful as the way she is, but you know, if that's what she wanted to make her feel better. I was gonna do it, but she said, you know what? I don't want to go through all of that. So I said, let's go! We're gone! Europe, here we come!
So we decided to take a
Let me show y'all what I did.
spontaneous. Okay, we decided. As we're walking back to the hotel, he is busy changing flights. Booking flights.
We gone.
Once we were over there, it was super cheap to get to all these other places.
It was
so, we did our own amazing race.
Adventure.
24, 48-hour challenge in Rome, Paris,
Italy,
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah. So,
England.
right.
We were gone.
London was cold.
We
So,
were
if
gone.
you are not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can see our little day and a half challenge in each of these cities. Just doing it up. So took the money that we saved for my teeth and decided to go on a 10-day adventure together.
And y'all do me a favor. In the comments, let my wife know how beautiful she is. Tell her, you know.
Even with my little shy tooth, I told him it was shy and it'd be trying to turn.
I think it's
But it's
sweet.
there.
I think it's her.
He calls it my little sexy tooth.
But hey, listen, we had fun.
We had a blast, and perhaps I'll do Invisalign. I don't know, but for now, we sticking with this.